Welcome to CLADE, the Covert League of Animal Detective Experts. I'm Director Peggy Scratch, and this is the CLADE Creature Quiz. In this quiz, you'll learn to sharpen your skills to become an even better agent of CLADE. Today we'll be testing your knowledge of creatures in the jungle biome. If you complete this quiz, you'll be rewarded with a biome badge. Good luck, Agent. CLADE is counting on you. Remember, you can use the pause and rewind buttons if you need extra time answering the questions. In this quiz, you'll identify creatures, analyze footprints, listen to animal sounds, and even inspect animal dung. All skills an agent of CLADE will need. Let's get started. Here is round 1. Who's that creature? An agent of CLADE must be able to identify creatures under any circumstances. In this round, we'll slowly reveal the image of a creature. It's your job to guess what it is before time runs out. Shout out your answer when you have it. Good luck, Agent. The creature is completely hidden. Let's start to clear up the image. It's becoming easier to identify. Have you seen this creature anywhere before? Guess as soon as you have an answer. What do you think it might be? Can you tell what it is yet? Looks like the creature has fur. It looks like this creature lives in the jungle. Most of the creature is now uncovered. Have you guessed it yet? One last chance to guess the creature, Agent. It's a sloth. Did you know that sloths spend most of their lives hanging upside down from trees? Oh, they must be a lot of fun to hang out with. Well done, Agent. You've correctly identified the sloth. Let's move on to the next round. Welcome to round 2. Find the footprints. In this round, we'll be looking at the footprints of passing creatures. You can tell a lot about an animal just by its footprints, so examine them carefully. Your first task is to identify how many different animals have left their footprints on the ground. Watch closely and count how many different sets of footprints you see. How many sets of footprints did you count? That's right. There were 3 sets of footprints. Now I need you to match these footprints with the creatures that made them. Here are the creatures who made the footprints in this round. A capybara, a red-billed hornbill, and a gecko. Now let's see if you can match the creature with their footprints. Our first set of footprints have 3 forward-facing toes with a longer middle toe and a long backward-pointing toe. These footprints look like they were made by a bird. Which creature do you think made this set of footprints? That's right, they were made by a red-billed hornbill. Let's look at the next set of footprints. These footprints have something extra, a thin line. Those markings could be made by the creature's tail. If it has a tail, it might be a lizard. Which creature do you think made this set of footprints? That's right, they were made by a gecko. Let's take a look at the final set of footprints. These footprints have 4 toes on the front paw and 3 toes on the back paw. The feet are webbed as well. It looks like this animal spends time on land and water. It looks like they were made by a mammal. Which creature do you think made this set of footprints? That's right, they were made by a capybara. You've correctly matched all of the creatures to their footprints. Great work, Agent. Let's move on to the next round. Did you hear that? It's time for round 3, creature calls. The Mice Squad have recorded some amazing creature sounds, but the recordings have gotten all mixed up. We want you to listen carefully to each sound and tell us which animal made it. Let's find the sound for this creature, a chimpanzee. Listen carefully to the sounds in the circle, triangle and square before you decide. Let's listen to the sound in the circle first. Next, let's listen to the sound in the triangle. Finally, let's listen to the sound in the square. Let's listen to those sounds again before making a decision. Here they are. Circle. Triangle. Square. Which sound does the chimpanzee make? The circle, triangle, or square sound? Let's reveal the correct answer. It was the sound playing from the circle. Can you make that sound too? Very good, Agent. Did you know that chimpanzees live in groups of up to 80 members? Oh, it must get awfully loud with all those chimps. Excellent work! You've correctly matched the creature with their sound. And you sounded just like it. You almost had me fooled. Get ready to test your creature knowledge because it's time for round 4. Creature comparisons. In this round, we'll show you images of 2 creatures. Then ask questions comparing their weight, length and speed. Shout out the creature you think answers the question. This is an elephant, and this is a bowerbird. Let's compare these 2 creatures. Which creature do you think is heavier, the elephant or the bowerbird? You have 10 seconds to decide. Let's reveal the correct answer. The elephant is much heavier than the bowerbird. Great work! Now let's try something a little trickier. This is a frog, and this is a margay cat. Now let's compare them. Which creature do you think is longer, the frog or the margay cat? You have 10 seconds to decide. Let's find out the answer. The margay cat is longer than the frog. Nicely done. Let's move on to our last 2 creatures. This final comparison will really test your skills. This is a tiger, and this is an orangutan. Let's compare these 2 creatures. Which creature do you think runs faster, the tiger or the orangutan? You have 10 seconds to decide. Let's reveal the answer. The tiger runs faster than the orangutan. You really know your creature facts, Agent. Fantastic work, but we're not done yet. There's still 1 round left. Oh my! Do you smell that? This can only mean one thing. It's time for the 5th and final round. Who done it? In this round, we're going to be analysing animal dung. That's right, poop. Dung can give us a lot of information about an animal, so pay attention. We'll describe what a creature's dung looks like, and then you'll try to uncover which dung is the correct match. Today, we're going to look for gorilla dung. But what does their dung look like? Our first clue is that gorilla dung is big. This dung is too small to be made by a gorilla. Let's narrow it down further. Our second clue is that gorilla dung is segmented. That means it's broken up into smaller pieces. This dung is all one big piece, so a gorilla did not make it. OK, here's your final clue to identify the dung. Gorilla dung has seeds in it. Only 2 choices left. Which could it be? That just leaves one option, the gorilla dung. Excellent work! You've correctly identified the dung. Did you know that gorilla dung has seeds in it because they eat lots of fruit? And by spreading their dung around the jungle, they're also spreading seeds, which plant new trees. Who knew dung could be so useful? Nicely done! Done! You're a real dung expert. Congratulations, Agent. You've completed this CLADE creature quiz. You've earned the Jungle Biome Badge. Now let's check out some of the creatures you've learned about in this biome. Look out for more CLADE quizzes to test your animal knowledge and become an even better agent of CLADE. Director Scratch signing off. Don't forget to subscribe to the Creature Cases channel for more videos and watch the full series on Netflix.